So I'm going to be talking about the Iron Fist, which just dropped on Netflix today. As a matter of fact, I was watching a few episodes while I was still at work for my overnight shift, and here are my opinions on it so far. Number one, the beginning credits. The movie itself I thought was really cool. You just see like this shadowy silhouette figure doing a special kind of kata. The music, it's not really sticking with me right away. I'm hoping that kind of changes because I'm getting a very like Daredevil vibe with as far as the music goes. Like it starts off very slow and very like unnoticeable, but it really kind of builds up. Same thing with Daredevil. The music is supposed to make you feel like there's a struggle from within. At least that's what I got from it. It just hasn't really resonated with me as far as like really memorable. I mean, Daredevil's was very memorable. This feels like very atonal with that. So like I said, give it some time. Hopefully it changes. Now let's get to the characters. I felt character-wise, everybody did a fantastic job. Now, really quick, I just want to preface this by saying I have not read any of the Iron Fist comics. I've not read any of the Defenders comics. So my opinions on this are purely coming from the show and nowhere else. So, all the actors playing their roles did a fantastic job. I really don't feel like there was a performance that was done poorly. I do know for a fact that the main, and this is like the only thing I know from the comics, I do know that the death of Heather Rand was they definitely changed that. Let's put it that way. At least that's what they're making it look like now. I'm wondering if they're going to go back and change this later on. But in the comics, she basically sacrificed herself to a pack of bloodthirsty wolves on this old rickety bridge, and it was a very big and iconic scene. And in this, they started off by having the roof of a plane getting torn off while they're in mid-fall, and she goes through the ceiling. I honestly was a little, I don't want to say disappointed, I was kind of shocked they went with that, because that one scene is very iconic, but, you know, these shows are going to take their own liberties. The actor playing Danny Rand, absolutely fantastic job. The actors playing Joy and Ward Meacham, fantastic job. Again, doing their own thing. According to comic book historian, I believe it's only supposed to be like an uncle and like the daughter of Robert Meacham. And Comic Book University, I believe, says the same thing. But either way, basically the first episode has Danny Rand showing up after 15 years after his disappearance and presumed death to reconnect with the people he left behind. That's pretty much where this is. He's not met with open arms at all because, of course, nobody believes him. He then meets Colleen Wing, who, again, is very reluctant to believe or trust him because he comes in with, like, no shoes on and looks homeless. So, of course, and when I thought it would be, like, a perfect... I almost want to say, like, I feel like they're telling another story along with this, like, how we as people take for granted, like, humanity and how we treat one another, and I have a feeling this is going to play into it later, because they're doing a really nice job with this. Like, apparently, your identity means nothing if, basically, like, you're not who you say you are, and almost like how we treat people as compared to how, you know, how we handle people. So there's definitely an inner battle going on. The first episode does end with Danny Rand being drugged by Joy and Ward Meacham, and we then see him wake up strapped to a bed in basically in an institution where he's being kept. So, first episode impressions, I thought it was good. I didn't think it was over the top. I felt it was fairly average. I would have liked to see a little bit more, but honestly, with a character that not too many people are overly familiar with, and with Netflix being like the #1 service for basically anything TV show, movie related for subscription service. I felt Netflix did a great job of introducing the character and the other characters. I'll probably be doing another video halfway through, and then I'll be doing another video recapping the entire season. But so far, everything's looking really good. I would definitely watch this. I think it might be on par with Daredevil, and maybe even better. Daredevil really good. Jessica Jones didn't leave too much of an impression. I have yet to see Luke Cage, just because he's a particular character I don't necessarily care for. But that may change. So yeah, give it a go. Give it a watch. Pretty good stuff. And until always, I'll see you later.